Welcome to another episode of Donuts and Akahol. We got a special guest, Solomon, representing SEER. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm here.
Hey. Yeah, thanks for coming out.
I don't know where we are. Fearful eyes don't see very far. Driving in my daddy's car. Ashtrays full of his cigars.
I was first put on to you, I think, on Facebook.
Yeah.
And got recommended to do a show at Yesterday's. Kind of some last minute stuff. I appreciate you coming through. And definitely set a dope mood. Playing guitar. What do you do in SEER? Besides play guitar, are you the front man? Or?
Yeah, I'm kind of the primary songwriter. A lot of what I do is I just get home from work 3 o'clock and I set aside a few hours to get behind I've got a home studio. I just record songs, I record a guitar part, structure that song, build on top of that, and I bring it to the other guys in the band, teach them the songs. Then when I'm on stage, I prefer to just sing when I can, but I'll play guitar if I have to. Right now, the whole band, the show you saw, the whole band wasn't on stage. It was just me playing guitar with the backing track and singing. And Dan played for a little bit for an improvisational thing that you set up. It was kind of last minute. Yeah. He came through. It was cool. Yeah, but I feel kind of limited on stage though because I don't have the whole band. That's what I want to bring to the world. That's what I want to bring in a
larger setting.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. You just released the demo. Where can people find that if they haven't listened to it yet?
We've got it up on SoundCloud and Bandcamp. It's called Terminal Act 1. We've got I think I'll have the second one out by, if not the end of this month, the end of next. And I was revisiting the first part and I'm like, this isn't shit compared to what I've got in the store. This album, then I've got another one where, this Terminal album has been entirely me on my own, sitting down and writing these songs. The other guys have brought stuff to the table. The bassist brings a bass line, we'll jam on that, record that. It's 10 minutes of improvisation. You can turn that into a song. Our guitarist comes to the guitar part, so I've got a whole other album of those songs that they brought to the table, and I've kind of structured. And it's more of a bit more focused on the group dynamic rather than just me doing my thing. And I'm excited to share that with the world as well, on top of another few demos that I'm also working on. So I think the next year is going to be a very big year for me. Yeah.
That's sweet. When did you start making music, and how did that come along?
I'm playing guitar since I was a kid, singing just here and there, but really it didn't start until this time last year maybe. I bought a recording setup off of my buddy, and shout out to Britain real quick, Alchemy 33, he's my dude. He showed me kind of how to use the programs, gave me my whole setup real cheap, and that's when I started recording everything, which just, it's brought me to the next level as a musician. I've learned how to use my voice better, learned how to play guitar and improvise better. It's changed everything. So that's really what I consider myself to have started on this journey in my life.
That's sweet. Who do you guys have any influences or people you look to for songwriting and performing?
When it comes to, I think the biggest thing for me, I like albums that are, it's not just one song. You might be able to take out one song, listen to it, but it's a whole album experience. And Tool's been a big one for me growing up. I love Pink Floyd, King Crimson, a lot of, old school progressive rock like that. But we also love newer bands like The Contortionist, Tesseract. Really, it depends on my mood. Recently, I've been fucking with a lot of doom metal, stoner metal, Queens of the Stone Age. This band called The Bell Witch. Just all over the place.
Yeah, I can kind of hear that in your music. And I definitely feel about the album thing. That's what I like about your music. It's more not necessarily a soundscape, but it's kind of, it's open. And you just, you kind of improv it sometimes, and it's cool. It's like a mood,
Yeah. A lot of what I do is when I sit down, I usually start with the guitar part or bass part. Then every lead part that you hear in a song that I've written was just me sitting down and improvising that. So that's a lot of how I write.
That's pretty
and
cool.
A song, it kind of becomes it's almost like I'm not writing the song. The song is writing itself through me.
That's dope. do you have like a set band, or is it kind of like, you know, do you have a different drummer every time or a different guitarist? Do you have a bunch of people that you kind of plug in, or is it the same, you know, 3 guys?
It kind of depends. I think my vision is becoming more clear of having, I want to have the core members of the band, you know, it's me, Dan on guitar, doing didgeridoo if he wants to, whatever the set kind of calls for, Chris on bass. We're jamming with the percussionist. It's actually kind of what planted this seed in my mind where, you know, there's a core band, and if you want a keyboardist on stage for a set, we can set that set up and have him, or have this percussionist on top of a drummer, you know, have a kind of a revolving cast around the core members. That's kind of my goal. It's not all in motion yet, but that's my vision.
That's pretty sweet. Do you have any like performances lined up, or?
As of right now, no. I'm kind of taking it as it comes. Like if you set up something, I'd make it happen. But I'm not seeking it out until the whole band is, you know, there.
Formed.
Yeah.
I feel that. As far as 2018, what else do you want to do?
I've set up a goal for myself. Like I mentioned, all those demos. I just want to get. I think I can get out 5 by December 1st next year. That's kind of my deadline. I think I'll have 5 demos out, and I kind of start the process of like just finding a label here and there, sending a demo. Because why not? Fuck it, you know.
Fuck it, man.
Like once I start playing shows, hopefully that'll start, you know, generating a bit more traction. But in the meantime, I'm just creating, and I'm happy creating.
Dope. I definitely think you can do it. I like your sound. I like what you're doing. Do you want to tell the people where to find you online?
Well, we're on Facebook, SEER, capital S, capital E, capital E, capital R.
What does SEER stand for?
It's kind of, it's only capitalized because I like how it looks that way. It kind of looks more symmetrical to me. There's no meaning behind that besides aesthetics, but the name itself is, you know, there's the classical, you know, mystical meaning of someone who can see into the future or talk to souls or whatever. Take that however you want, but there's also the literal meaning of you can see, you can perceive. That's what makes us human, the ability to see and observe. That's really kind of what I've built myself around, observing and using art as a way to, you know, work my experience through me, you know.
That's dope. I want to thank you for, you know, coming out. Just hanging out with us. It's been fun. Yeah. Definitely got to link up soon, do another show.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely down.
I'll definitely hit you up. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So, with my man Solomon from SEER. Check him out. Facebook /SEER. Holla at us. Another episode of Alcohol. No. Okay, cut that. Another episode of Donuts and Alcoholics, whatever it's called. Donuts and Alcohol.